anything. I just needed the dark to look different. I lit the room with borrowed light. Didn't pray, didn't make it right. Just wanted something warm enough to hold the night a little tight. The flame was shaking like my hands, trying hard to stand its ground. No wish inside my tired chest, just silence learning how to sound. They say every candle needs a reason, needs a hope, needs a name. But some of us burn just to survive. Not everything needs faith. We were candles that burn without a wish, still glowing, still getting thin. Didn't hope, didn't promise shit, just trying not to flicker in. No prayer hiding in the flame, no future we could predict. Yeah, we were candles in the dark like this, burning without a wish. Wax kept falling down my skin, like time I couldn't say. I watched the seconds melt away and didn't ask them to behave. You sat quiet across the room, light dancing in your eyes. We didn't talk about tomorrow, like it wouldn't survive. I learned how patience turns to pain when you wait without belief. Some hearts don't burn for miracles, they burn for relief. We were candles that burn without a wish, no angels watching over this, just here where the cold lies, and moments we couldn't fix. Didn't ask for forever, didn't beg to be missed. Yeah, we were candles in the dark like this, burning without a wish. I could have blown it out myself, let the darkness win, but the flame felt more honest than pretending again. Some lights don't guide you home, they just show you who you are. I learned I wasn't lost, I was just learning how to sit with dark. If hope knocks, don't wake me up, I've been awake too long. Some flames aren't meant to lead the way, they're meant to prove you're strong. I'm a candle that burned without a wish, still here but different now. Not praying for a miracle, just enough light to sit with. How some love doesn't need meaning, it just needs to exist. Yeah, I burn through the night like this, a candle without a wish. When the room goes dark again, I won't miss what I didn't ask. Some light was never meant to last, it just shows you where you stand. I because it still hurt, but because I forgot who I was without them.
I wrapped my pain in silence, told myself it was care. Every scar got a reason, every wound learned to stay there. Time passed but nothing here, just got quieter inside. I stopped checking if it hurt, I just learned how to survive. They said healing needs effort, needs life, needs truth, but no one tells you how exposed you feel when the pain remembers you. These are bandages I never removed, not to hide but to cope. I learned how to live with the pressure instead of letting it go. They stopped bleeding long ago, but they still shape how I move. Yeah, I became who I am through bandages I never removed. I forgot the shape of my skin under all this care. Protection turned into prison, and I learned to live in there. You asked why I flinch at love, why I pull back when it's kind. It's hard to trust a gentle touch when you've been hurt so many times. I don't reopen no wounds, I just keep them contained. Sometimes peace is just pain that learn how to behave. Yeah, these are bandages I never remove. They don't hurt, but they're tight. They keep everything together, but they block out the light. I don't bleed, I don't bruise, I just move carefully through. Every version of me still wrapped in something I never. One night I tried to take them all, just to see what I'd find. Scars felt unfamiliar, like they belonged to another life. I realized I wasn't healing, I was freezing time, keeping pain preserved so I wouldn't have to redefine. If I let them fall away, who am I underneath? I built my strength around the damage. Now damage feels like me, so I stayed wrapped in memory, in habits dressed as care. Not all protection saves you, some just keep you there. These are bandages I never removed. They taught me how to stand, but they never taught my heart how to feel without command. I'm not broken, I'm just used to holding myself this way. Yeah, I survived because of them, but I might heal the day they fade. Maybe one day I'll be brave enough to feel without defense. Until then, I'll keep walking with my wounds well dressed.
I didn't lose my feelings. I just locked them somewhere. Forgot where I put the key. I learned how to swallow reactions before they reached my face. Every emotion felt dangerous, so I gave it a place. I built walls out of calm responses, out of I'm fine and delay. And not because I didn't feel enough, but because I felt everything every way. They told me emotions make you weak, make you lose control. So I hid mine deep inside where nobody goes. These are feelings I locked without a key, and not to punish, just to breathe. I put them somewhere they couldn't reach, the parts of me you get to see. I didn't bury them to disappear, I buried them so I could stay. Yeah, these are feelings I locked without a key and walked away. I don't flinch when you say goodbye, I don't shake when you stay. I master neutral expressions, so nothing gives me away. Inside there's a room full of noise that never learned how to sleep. But I keep the door closed gently, like it's something I promised to keep. I'll confuse peace with numbness, silence with being strong. It's easier to manage nothing than admit something's wrong. Yeah, feelings I locked without a key, still knocking from inside. They learn my breathing patterns, they know how long I lie. I don't scream, I don't beg, I just hold it quietly. Yeah, these are feelings I locked without a key, living next to me. Some nights I almost open it, just to see what survived. But fear feels louder than curiosity when you've barely stayed alive. What if everything spills out? What if I don't recognize me? What if control was the only thing keeping me steady on my feet? Yeah, not afraid of feeling, I'm afraid of not stopping. I became the calm in every storm, the one who never breaks. But nobody asks what it costs to never bend or shake. I don't know how to be vulnerable without losing my ground, so I stay distant on purpose, even when love is around. They say healing means opening up, letting everything run free. But nobody talks about the mess when locked doors finally breathe. These are feelings I locked without a key. They don't fade, they wait, patient like unfinished letters. I was too afraid to create. I don't know who I'd be without them, or who I'd be if they're free. Yeah, these are feelings I locked without a key, still watching me. Maybe one day I'll unlock the door, when I don't need control, when feeling something doesn't mean losing pieces of my soul. Like neighbors I don't greet. Not dead, not gone, just quietly incomplete. Feelings I locked without a key taught me how to stand alone. I survived by being distant, by turning my heart into stone. I'm not cold, I'm just careful with what I let be seen. Yeah, these are feelings I locked without a key, that learned how to live in me. If you ever wonder why I feel so far away, it's not that I don't feel, I just don't unlock things anymore.
They used to call my name, I stopped answering. Not because I forgot it, but because it stopped feeling like me. I don't recognize my shadow anymore. It follows me without a face. Every step feels borrowed, like I'm standing in someone else's place. I wear yesterday like borrowed clothes. They fit but they feel wrong. I learned how to disappear while still moving along. They ask me what I wanna be. I stare back quietly. When you've been everyone for everyone, you forget your own identity. Call me Mr. Nobody. I don't stand out, I don't fall. I learned how to be invisible, so nothing hurts at all. No mirror holds my features, no label fits my tone. Yeah, I'm Mr. Nobody, even when I'm not alone. I stopped correcting people when they got me wrong. It felt easier than explaining why I don't belong. Names feel like expectations, and I've let them all go. If I stay undefined, nothing can own me, no. There's comfort in the background, in being passed by when no one's looking at you. There's nothing left to hide. Yeah, call me Mr. Nobody. I don't shine, I don't fade. I exist between the moments that everybody skips away. I don't need recognition, I don't need to be known. Yeah, I'm Mr. Nobody, and that's the safest zone. Some nights I wonder softly if I ever had a core, or if I was just reflections of whoever walked the door. I became what they needed, I stayed when I should've left. Now I'm left with empty pockets full of someone else's depth. If I vanish from the room, nothing changes, nothing breaks. Maybe that's the kind of freedom only emptiness creates. No pressure to be better, no fear of being seen. Just breathe, moving through a body that no longer needs a theme. Call me Mr. Nobody. I don't ask, I don't pretend. I don't need a destination to know how this will end. I'm not lost, I'm just released from the weight of was trying to be. I'll decide if that person still belongs to me.
The mirror never looks away, even when I try to. Every scar I learned to hide, it already knew. I stand still, lights turn low, breathing something close to shame. That glass remembers every phase I became. It saw me lie with honest eyes, saw love rot in real time. I ask it who I am tonight. It don't answer, just stays kind. I'm facing a mirror that knew too much. Every truth I never touched. It watched me break, it watched me bend. Still let me call myself a man. No judgment in its silent stare, just facts I learned to wear. Yeah, I'm standing with a mirror that knew too much and never turned his head. It saw the nights I called it strange, when it was fear in disguise. Saw me leave before the pain, had a chance to ask me why. I practiced smiles in front of it, till they almost felt real. But the mirror knew the difference between what I show and what I feel. It remembers every vow I said I'd keep somehow. I talk tough, I talk slow, but it knows what I don't say out loud. I'm facing a mirror that knew too much. Every loss I dressed as love. It saw me stay, it saw me run. Still reflects what I've become. No mercy but no blame, just me standing in my name. Yeah, I'm talking to a mirror that knew too much and loved me all the same. If I'm honest, I don't hate what I see, I just hate how long it took for me to look at me. I'm not broken, just awake to the weight of my mistakes. Some growth hurts when it's real, and this glass helped me heal. So tonight I won't look away, I'll let the truth sit where it does. I'm still here with a mirror that knew too much, but stayed when nobody was. When the lights go out, it stays, holding shapes I could erase. A mirror that knew too much is the reason I'm still upright.
Somewhere along the way, I stopped falling. Not because I learned to fly, but because nothing pulled me back. I don't fall the way I used to, even when you're close. Your touch don't pull me in, it just reminds me what I lost. I see you standing right in front of me, but it feels like different air. Like I crossed the line in silence, and you never followed there. Every step I take feels lighter, like my feet forgot the ground. I used to need your gravity, say love brings you back, keeps you safe, keeps you near. But I learned how to survive in a space where nothing's clear. Gravity doesn't work the same here. I don't sink, I don't stay, I flow past all the feelings I used to beg to make me stay. I do, but I don't fall. Something's missing in the air. Yeah, I'm still breathing, still right here. But gravity don't work the same here. I remember when one look could pull me through the night. Now your eyes feel like a window I stare through, not inside. I learned how to live weightless, call it peace, call it numb. When you've been pulled apart enough, you stop waiting to be undone. You say my name like it's home, but it echoes when it lands, like a signal from a planet I don't quite understand. I don't blame you for reaching, I don't blame myself for space. Some hearts leave the orbit before they find their place. Gravity doesn't work the same, yeah. I don't crash, I don't quit, I feel everything in silence, like emotions in the air. I'm not cold, I'm just aware that I don't land anywhere. Yeah, I'm still breathing, still right here. But gravity don't work the same here. I watch love lose its way, slow like stars burning out. Nothing dramatic, nothing loud, just less reason to reach out. I stayed long after the pull was gone, calling habit hope. But you can't fake the physics of a heart that learned to float. Now I move without resistance, no direction, no demand. I don't need to be held anymore, just understood where I stand. Maybe I stayed too long in the dark, maybe I healed the wrong way. Some people need gravity, I learned to drift away. If I seem distant, don't be afraid. This is how I learn to breathe. Not every love is meant to land, some are meant to leave. Gravity doesn't work the same, but it works when you were mine. Beat when falling felt like faith, and staying didn't feel like time. Now I'm off you, and I was still there when weight still meant I care. Now I'm moving through the atmosphere where gravity don't work the same here. No ground beneath my feet, no anger in my tone. Some hearts weren't built for staying, they were built to feel alone. If you ever look up at night and wonder where I disappeared, just know I didn't stop loving you. Gravity just stopped working here.
They taught you love should hurt, that it should bleed to be real. I learned the opposite. You want fireworks in the silence, promises whispered from the edge. You want danger dressed as devotion, love that feels close to death. You call jealousy passion, you call distance mystery, but I've seen what that kind of love eventually does to me. I don't arrive with chaos, person inside. You want highs without grounding. You want truth that can lie. I watch you romanticize pain. Call it depth, call it fate. But every time love felt unstable, you said that's what makes it great. I won't chase you through confusion, just to prove that I care. I don't scream to feel chosen. I don't disappear. I am not Romeo. I don't burn just to glow. I don't turn every heartbreak into something to show. I am not Romeo. I don't love to perform. If you need chaos to feel wanted, I was never the form. I've been the calm one in the fire, the one who stays composed. Somehow stability never looks good in your photos. You want tears in the rain, you want nights you can't forget. I want mornings that feel steady, and a love without regret. I don't need distraction to know that I'm alive. I don't test love by seeing how much it survives. I am not Romeo. I won't bleed on command. I won't promise forever, just to hold your hand. I am not Romeo. I don't beg to be seen. I choose truth over drama, even if that looks obscene. I don't feel love. I fear becoming someone who mistakes suffering for meaning. If you need a savior, I'm not built for that role. If you need a villain, I won't lose my soul. I don't fight for attention. I don't punish with space. I show up in quiet ways that don't beg to be praised. I learned love doesn't have to hurt to leave a mark. Sometimes it's just two people protecting their hearts.
still smells like you. I don't count days, I count the space between your name and your face. If time heals, tell me why it skipped this part of my life. I'm living with a clock that refused to move on, still ticking your name when the night gets long. Every hour stopped where you let me go. Time keeps breathing, my heart don't know. I try to leave, but the moment stayed like a promised time, never erased. I learned how to wait, learned how to pretend with the clock that refused to move on again. Coffee cold, the sun comes late. I stare at walls like they might explain why endings feel unfinished, why memories ignore limits. I hear your voice between the ticks, soft like a lie I still believe in. They say let go, it's overdue, but my now is still holding you. I keep asking, what could have been? Like time still owes me an ending. If I'm honest, I'm scared to see who I am when you're not in me. I'm living with a clock that refuses to move on. Every second heavy, every night too long. The world keeps turning, I stay slow like my heart missed a signal to let you go. I try to change, try to bend, but this minute keeps happening again. Maybe healing isn't letting go, maybe it's sitting with the slow. Some loves don't end, they pause, living between seconds we lost. I don't hate the time I lost, I hate how real it stays. Some hearts don't break, they stall, still loving yesterday. So if you ask why I'm holding on, I'll say time never showed me how. I'm still here with the same song and a clock that won't move on now. If it starts again, I'll let it be. Some moments are meant to leave. Not everything stuck is wrong. Some clocks were never meant to move on.
Sleep is supposed to heal you. But what if sleep is where the damage lives? Hello, friend. It's still night. The city learned how to shut down. Lights fade, windows close, but my mind stays wide open, like it missed the memo. I lay still in this body, but nothing powers off. Every thought's a process running. I don't know how to stop. Ceiling cracks look like constellations. I name them after fears. Time slows down when you're awake, long enough to hear yourself think. They say night is for resting, but night feels like the truth. Daytime lies are quieter when nobody's in the room. Mr. Robot never slept. I just stared into the dark, counting damage instead of dreams, trying not to fall apart. Eyes open, body tired, heart locked in a cage. Yeah, Mr. Robot never slept, because sleep felt unsafe. Every sound feels intentional, like it knows where I am. Floorboards talk in whispers, even silence has a plan. I don't trust my own reflection at 4 in the morning light. He looks like he knows something I'm not ready to admit tonight. I scroll through old conversations just to feel something real. Nothing hurts more than proof of what I used to feel. Even the fear surrender, even to my own mind. When you close your eyes, you leave too much behind. Yeah, Mr. Robot never slept. I kept watch instead of peace. Every memory stood guard. Every trauma stayed on leash. I don't dream, I just replay. Every failure, every scene. Yeah, Mr. Robot never slept. Because dreaming fell too between midnight and dawn, I forget my real name. Am I the man I'm pretending to be, or just hiding from the pain? I split myself for safety, left emotions in the code. If I stay logical and distant, I can carry any load. Love feels like a backdoor, trust feels like a trap. So I encrypt every feeling and never circle back. If I sleep, I lose control. If I dream, I remember. So I stay awake and call it strength. I hear footsteps in my thoughts, even when I'm alone. Every shadow feels familiar, like it's something I've outgrown. I check the locks on my emotions, more than doors or screens, because nothing breaks you faster than letting someone in. They say rest is human, but survival taught me this. Awareness keeps you breathing, ignorance is a risk. Mr. Robot never slept, but he learned how to endure. Stayed alert enough to function, never safe but always sure. I survived the endless nights, my refusing to let go. Yeah, Mr. Robot never slept, because sleep meant losing control. Maybe I don't hate the night, maybe the night feels like me. Honest, quiet, unforgiving, nothing dressed as it should be. Daylight asks too many questions, night lets me exist. No expectations, no pretending, just awareness and dream. Mr. Robot never slept, not because he didn't try, but because peace felt dangerous and dreams felt like goodbye. I stayed awake long enough to forget what rest should be. Yeah, Mr. Robot never slept. That's how I stayed me. Hello, friend. If you're still awake, then you know. Some of us don't sleep. We keep watch, so nothing else breaks us.
I didn't open it because I was ready. I opened it because because I was tired of pretending I wasn't carrying anything. I stood there longer than I should have, hand on something I built to protect. Every lock was a version of fear, every hinge was a regret. I told myself I was healing just because I wasn't in pain, but numbness started feeling heavier than everything I tried to contain. They say time heals, but time only waits. It was me who had to decide if I wanted more than say. The day I finally opened the door, nothing rushed outside. No screams, no ghosts, just feelings, learning how to survive. The day I finally opened the door, I didn't fall apart. I just felt everything exactly where I left my heart. There were words I never finished, still sitting on the floor. Memories folded like old letters I was scared to read once more. Some of them still hurt to touch, some didn't hurt at all. Turns out pain changes shape when you stop building walls. I thought I'd lose control if I let myself feel, but control was the loneliest place I ever lived. The day I finally opened the door, I felt my breath come back, not because it stopped hurting, but because I stopped pushing it back. The day I finally opened the door, I didn't find relief, I found honesty, and it finally stayed with me. I saw versions of myself inside that I judged too hard, the one who loved too deeply, the one who broke his guard. I stopped calling them weaknesses, stopped calling them mistakes. They were just parts of me, trying to survive what they faced. Healing didn't look like peace, it looked like listening. I let the sadness sit beside me, didn't rush it to leave. Turns out pain doesn't want attention, it just wants to be seen. I didn't need answers, didn't need a sign, I just needed permission to stop being fine. I thought open the door meant everything would pour, but healing isn't flooding, it's learning what you're holding for. The day I finally opened the door, I didn't become someone new, I became who I was before I learned what fear could do. The day I finally opened the door, I didn't erase my scars, I just stopped hiding them from who I really am. Maybe strength was never locking things away, maybe strength was staying even when it hurts to stay. I don't need to be fearless, I just need to be here. And this time I didn't run. The day I finally opened the door, nothing magical occurred. Just a man standing with his feelings no longer unheard. The day I finally opened the door, I learned what healing means. Not forgetting the past, but letting it breathe. I didn't open the door to let the world in. I opened it to let myself out.
Some stories hurt too much to finish, so I learned how to turn the page. I saw the words before I read them, felt the ending in the start. Every line was getting closer to a truth I couldn't guard. So I paused right in the middle, let the silence take the lead. Some chapters don't need closure, they just need you not to bleed. They say healing comes from facing it, from reading every line. But nobody tells you what it costs to relive it every time. That's a chapter I skipped on purpose, not because I didn't care, but I knew if I kept reading, I'd get lost inside it there. I chose peace over answers, I chose quiet over proof. Yeah, I skipped it on purpose, just to stay intact with you. I folded corners in my memory where your name used to be. I erased whole conversations so my nights could let me sleep. Some love doesn't end with closure, it just slowly fades away, like a sentence with no period. I stopped trying to explain. You asked me if I ever wondered what would have happened if I stayed. But wondering feels like reopening a wound that finally behaves. Yeah, that's a chapter I skipped on purpose, left unread, untouched, unknown. Some truths are better unspoken, some doors are better left alone. I don't hate what we were, I just outgrew the proof. Yeah, I skipped it on purpose to protect what's left of you. I used to think avoiding pain was the same as being weak. Now I know restraint is strength. When your heart is tired of bleeding, not every story needs a hero, not every love needs to end loud. Some endings happen quietly when you finally choose yourself out. If I ever seem distant, don't assume I forgot. I just learned that survival sometimes means knowing when to stop. Was a chapter I
maybe one day I'll read it again, when it doesn't hurt to know. But for now I'm letting that page rest where it chose to go.
I didn't leave you, I just stopped existing where you are. I saw you laughing in a room I used to know by heart. Same walls, same faces, but I was never part. Your voice reached me like a signal, breaking through the air. I heard every word you said, but I couldn't answer there. I was close enough to feel you, too far to be seen. That's when I learned the distance between us wasn't physical, it was me. I watched you from another world, same sky, different ground. You moved on in real time. I stayed where love makes no sound. I wanted you, I still do, but I don't live where you are. Yeah, I watched you from another world, like a distant star. I memorized your expressions through emotional glass. Every smile felt delayed, like light from the past. You never looked my direction, not because you didn't care, but you can't see someone watching from a place you're not aware. I learned how love survives without touch, without claim, just observation and silence, and never saying your name. Yeah, I watched you from another world, no gravity, no road. You lived inside the moment, I lived inside your soul. I couldn't reach, couldn't fall, couldn't ask you to stay. I watched you from another world and let you drift away. I tried to cross the distance, but I didn't know how. You were living forward, I was standing outside now. I wasn't hurt by losing you, I was hurt by being unseen, like screaming through a vacuum where nothing hears what you weep. I existed, just not in your reality. Time moves different where I am, slower, softer, thin. Every memory of you still hasn't learned how to end. You changed your hair, your tone, your way of saying my name. I watched every version of you, never knowing which one I became. They say love fades with distance, but distance taught me this: love doesn't disappear, it just changes where it lives. I watched you from another world, no anger, no regret, just a quiet kind of breaking I never learned to forget. I wasn't to let go, but some loves stay visible from places you'll never know. Maybe some hearts are meant to orbit, never collide again. Close enough to feel the pull, too far to feel the pain. I don't blame you for not seeing. I chose this point of view. Loving you from a distance was the only way I knew. I watched you from another world and loved you without a sound. You belong to where you stood, I belong to drifting around. If you ever feel a moment like someone's thinking of you, that's just me from another world. Still watching, still true. I didn't leave you, I just learned how to work from somewhere else.
Or maybe I'm just talking to myself again.
I don't trust the silence. It listens back to me. Every screen feels like an eye, watching who I pretend to be. I smile like a system update, fake calm, new disguise. But behind these tired pupils, there's a war I never advertised. They see a man who's functioning, I see a glitch inside. I learned how to hide the fractures by learning how to lie. Call me Mr. Robot, I don't feel, I just respond. Unencrypted soul in fragments, trying hard to stay behind. I talk to myself in code now, so no one hears me bleed. Yeah, I'm human when I'm breaking, but a robot when you need. I shake hands with my reflection, like we're strangers in the room. He knows all my passwords, but still don't know my truth. I don't sleep, I just shut down till the noise learns how to fade. Every memory's a virus I keep forgetting to erase. Love feels like surveillance, too close, too hard to trust. Every time I let you near me, something valuable corrupts. Call me Mr. Robot, I don't cry, I just reboot. Handling what hurts too much, calls my void for something new. I talk to shadows in the static, like they know what I've been through. Yeah, I'm human when alone, but a robot when I'm with you. Some nights I lose the signal between who I am and who I play. Am I broken or just programmed to feel this way? I don't hate the world, I just see through the disguise. Money talks, love negotiates, and truth gets monetized. If I disappear tonight, don't assume I lost control. I just needed to log out before they touch my soul. You call me Mr. Robot,
every word, every note. I just never press play. I wrote a song in a quiet room with no intuition to perform. Every line was honest, every truth still warm. The melody lived in my head, but my hands stayed still. Some feelings sound too loud when you say them for real. I tune the pain into a key only I could hear. Afraid if I let it breathe, you disappear. They say music sets you free, but they don't talk about fear. What if the moment I let it out is the moment you're no longer here? It's a song written but never played, every note afraid of the day someone listens close enough to hear how much it says. I kept it safe in my chest, where unfinished things stay. Yeah, it's a song written but never played, and it still sounds like you. I practice silence like a skill, learn when not to speak. I learned how to smile through chords that were breaking me. You asked me what I felt, I changed the subject again. Some truths don't need a crowd, they barely survive a friend. The words were always ready, the courage wasn't there. So I folded every feeling into something I could carry. I don't regret the writing, I regret the pause. Every second waiting, turn emotion into scars. It's a song written but never played, still humming in my veins. Every verse still knows your name, every hook still feels the same. I don't believe it played, all the fear I couldn't fight. I was young, I was quiet, with a song written but never played. I watched other songs find voices, find stages, find applause. Mine stayed folded in a notebook, learning how to stay lost. I told myself someday, like someday owes me time, but moments don't wait forever, they leave when you decide. Now I hear it in the silence, every night I'm awake. The loudest songs I ever wrote are the ones I never played. Maybe I didn't need the world to hear it, maybe it was written just for me. Some songs are meant to echo, they're meant to teach you how to feel. It's a song written but never played, but it shaped the man I became. It taught me how to hold back tears, how to sit with quiet pain. If I could go
like a song written but never played. The curve is old, the ink is faded, but the feeling stayed the same. I never played it for the world.